Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. On 2K Sports. Joined in the booth. And this time of the season, Brent, you know this, what are front offices focused in on right now?
Well, teams got to be really honest about the arc of where it is their team is. Are they competitive? Are they playoff caliber? Are they championship caliber? And depending on where that is, you're going to be very patient with either development or you're going to be impatient to dive in to try to win a championship at all costs. So lots of time here to go, but decisions will be made as the season goes on. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Victor Oladipo is out there with Damian Lillard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Cornet in at the 5 spot. Kuzma. Henry with the rebound. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Henry. Outside, Levine. It's hauled in by Cornet. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Pelicans head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek freak. Guys?
Thanks, David. Just 5 on the clock. Murray finds Levine. Over Oladipo. And the Pelicans miss again.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
To the paint. Here's Cornet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Bean passes to Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard looking around. Back to Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Lillard against Murray. Pass to Ingram. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 5. Oladipo left side. Here's Cornet. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Cornet's got 5 now.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Levine against Oladipo. Williams, a screen on Levine. Oladipo misses.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Henry misses. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Lillard.
Such a good score on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
Levine can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And stolen by Murray. Levine with it, now defended by Oladipo. Levine, that's good. Levine's got his second bucket of the night. Bucks leading by 5. Lillard outside. Ingram with the steal. Here's Murray. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Ellis, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. And Oladipo kicks to Lillard. Kuzma outside. Williams has a screen for Kuzma. No good there. Nice D from Levine.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Bucks leading by 3. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Oladipo against Levine. Oladipo, the pass to Williams. Pass to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Over Ellis. Here's Cornet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Luke Cornet, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Pelicans trail by 5. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Ingram outside. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Ingram's got 5 now.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Williams kicks to Lillard. Inside, Cornet, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Levine passes to Ingram. Back to Levine. Barnes screen on Oladipo. Here's Levine. They grab their own miss. Out to Ingram. And another shot. That shot no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Kuzma kicks to Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Lillard against Ellis. And taken away by Ellis. Barnes down low. He's against Williams. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Ellis.
Inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Teams changing it up here. Williams passes to Russell. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's Here's Tyson. There's the pick. Barnes, right side. Milwaukee. With the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And again, the Bucks miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Messi. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Down low, there's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Pelicans trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the shot goes down.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
To the middle, 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Russell.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Hawkins passes to Barnes. It's rebounded by Livingston. Right side, Russell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell. And it's Green, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Williams at the 4. Here's Tyson. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
Prince is checked in for Okoro. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that. D'Angelo Russell just so dangerous with options in the fast break.
Russell against Barnes. Pass to Prince. Back to Barnes. And Barnes gets double teamed. Shot clock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Giannis flies the other way.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. Get out in transition there.
Barnes sets a screen for Ellis. Bangs home the trifecta. Ellis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Barnes screen on Russell. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight rebound advantage for them.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
To the inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Murray. Here he goes, and it's Murray with the jam.
And showing some acrobatic play there, Murray up to the rim.
Bucks leading by 9. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Giannis. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. New Orleans making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Dennis Schroeder. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Pelicans trail by 9. On the wing, Levine. Back to Murray. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Russell against Levine. Barnes sets a screen for Levine. And there's the drive, and it's blocked. Oladipo, the pass to Russell. To the middle. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Really hard to stop Scotty Barnes in the pick and roll. As the screener, Scotty can beat you different ways.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Murray. Barnes trying to free himself up. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket for Murray.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Cornett can't get it to go. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to the Magic. Ellis dishes to Levine. Back to Ellis. Barnes screen on Oladipo. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Cornett's got his 6th rebound on the night. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Barnes passes to Ellis. Levine against Green. Outside Levine. Over Green. And off the fry. And in it goes. Levine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Giannis left side. And Oladipo kicks to Green. And the Bucks miss again.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Barnes outside. Ellis outside. 5 to shoot. Barnes down low. Covered by Giannis. Good D by Giannis. Russell inside. Murray on him. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Oladipo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Messi. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Pelicans have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First free throw is good. Some changes for New Orleans. Tyson's checked in. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Ellis. The Bucks also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Russell. Here's Kuzma. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so Levine will bring it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 7. Ingram against Lillard. Cornette passes to Lillard. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Levine finds Ingram, and it's good. 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Lillard against Murray. Bucks passing it around. Williams passes to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Misses the one-handed jam. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Ingram. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Here's Kuzma.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Oladipo, good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to Henry. Back to Murray. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. Levine trying to free himself up. Murray, good. Murray's got 8 points.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense. So you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Oladipo, the pass to Cornette. Williams in the post, covered by Barnes. And it's blocked. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Pass to Henry. Out to Ingram. There's a screen. Got a hand on it. Levine against Lillard. And stolen by Barnes. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Pass to Cornette. 20 seconds left in the first half. Williams gets to Oladipo, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Pelicans trail by 7. Now here's Murray. He's got 8. With 4 seconds on the clock, he lays it in. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Giannis Antetokounmpo following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, they're measuring up the shot. It's all good. And let's hear it for our contestant.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
In a game against the Bulls, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you can do that in stretches. But can they do it all tonight, Shaq?
I don't see it.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Pelicans.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. You know the coaching staff loves to see this. And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
DeJounte Murray is out there with Levine. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Henry in at the center filling out the middle. It's the Pelicans 5.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pelicans have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 3. Oladipo with the ball. Here's Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you remember in Orlando, Oladipo played a ton of point guard in the early part of his career, showing some nice vision there.
Barnes the screen. Ingram releases from the wing and drills it. Ingram's got 12 points in the game. The Bucks shooting 43% from the field. Oladipo outside. Williams passes to Kuzma. A three-pointer, no good.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Cornette. Milwaukee in the lead. Up top, Kuzma. He's covered by Ingram.
And you know, good things happen when you keep your head up like Kuzma did there.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. On the wing, Levine. Guarded by Oladipo. Barnes, the screen. That's tipped. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, a 4th turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
Pelicans trail by 5. On the wing, Levine. Over Oladipo. Murray, the pass to Ingram. Outside, Levine. It's blocked.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Williams kicks to Cornette. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Oladipo for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Henry's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingram outside. On the wing, Levine. There's the screen. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And the Bucks miss again.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Third quarter action at just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The shot's good. Lillard's got his first points of the game.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Oladipo against Ingram. Out to Kuzma. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 6. Now Barnes. He's got 8. In the corner, it's Levine. The rebound by the Bucks. Cornette's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
For New Orleans, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Bean passes to Ingram. Fires for 3. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 8. Oladipo dishes to Williams. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And we've seen so much offensive growth from Murray. He's become a guy who can have nights like this.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard up top. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For New Orleans, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Oladipo finds Williams. Here's Cornette. Pass to Green from deep. Green with the rebound. Levine's got 5 rebounds tonight. Looking to end his cold spell. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oladipo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green passes to Williams. Now here's Oladipo. For the 3. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Here's Ellis. And he makes that one. Ellis has got 5 now.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lillard against Ellis. Here's Oladipo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Takes the 3. On the wing, Williams. The Bucks working the ball around. Ellis against Lillard. Clock at 6. Inside, Oladipo. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Bean passes to Barnes. Nice D from Williams. Bucks leading by 6. It's Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Levine. That's a 2 from Lillard. Henry with the rebound. And here's Levine who brings it up for New Orleans. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by the Bucks. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lillard, the pass to Green. Back to Lillard. Pass to Oladipo. Shoots from the baseline. He gets it in there. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Luke Cornette, first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Zach Levine.
Free throw good, Levine.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Smith checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Russell in for Oladipo. Outside, Russell. Pass to Smith. There's 1:40 left in the 3rd. Good on the 13-footer. Smith's got his first 2 points. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Levine. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
New Orleans making a switch here. Tyson's checked in.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Lillard kicks to Russell. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. And it's Tyson with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Now Ellis fires from deep. Rebound by Smith. Lillard against Levine. Lillard attacking. The quick look, no good that time.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Lillard. Williams, a screen on Levine. Here's Lillard. That's a 2 from Smith. And the Bucks miss again. Pelicans trail by 4. Ellis outside. Barnes the screen. Ellis dishes to Barnes. Missed inside. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, up 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to it.
Let's get this pace back up. All right?
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Dennis Schroeder, Antetokounmpo out there with Williams, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Green in at the small forward. It's good.
Murray at his best, just driving and in attack mode.
Bucks leading by 5. Russell finds Giannis. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Levine against Green. And Levine, here we go. Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Buck shooting for the game at 42%. Giannis outside. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Green against Levine. Nisi. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Schroeder surveying the floor. Russell high post. Murray on him. Shot clock at 5. Green, no luck.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Murray with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Murray. Ellis outside. Murray against Williams. Murray, good.
Tough part about defending Murray is he can beat you in so many ways. You'll want him to shoot threes, but right now he's showing it all.
Russell passes to Antetokounmpo. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Murray. Goes up again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Green. The 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Zach LaVine. And the Pelicans making a change here. Henry's checked in. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in. Here's Murray. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Green kicks to Giannis. Baseline jumper, and he knocks down the jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Murray dishes to Levine. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
Pass to Russell. And here is Antetokounmpo. Henry with the rebound. Henry's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Down low, Nisi. It doesn't go for him. Giannis with some nice D. Russell with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 6. Count the basket and the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Barnes is checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Levine. The Bucks also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. Jackson comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And again, the Bucks miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ellis outside. Barnes sets a screen for Ellis. No good. That would have tied it. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Oladipo misses. Murray outside. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. Looking to get back on track here. And that one's good. Lillard. And the Bucks lead by 5.
The ability to stop there and pull up from any distance. That's why Lillard's defenders have sleepless nights.
Ingram setting a pit for Barnes. Ingram against Jackson.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good. Zach LaVine's checked in for Ellis. The Bucks also with the sub. Kuzma's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Pass to Cornett. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Oladipo against Levine. Over Oladipo. Levine's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Cornett. Kuzma outside. Over Levine. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Count it and the foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Murray. Lillard dishes to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ingram. And here is Murray. Covered by Lillard. Here's Levine. Barnes the screen. Goes up to the stripe. Kuzma pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Outside, Levine. Over Oladipo. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And you got to be aware of Oladipo. Consistent at looking to score, especially in these kinds of ways.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. For 3, Levine.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one away. Eat up all that airspace. That's what he does.
Shot from 12. Henry with the rebound. Henry's got his 16th rebound on the night. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Here's Murray up on top. 6 to shoot. Levine for 3. Again, Levine missing.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball games, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Kuzma has great size, and with that frame comes great responsibility. That time, he took the foul.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lillard against Murray. Cornet. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shoots over Lillard. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Got to have touch from there. Clearly, Scotty's got it.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Oladipo outside. To the paint, pulls it up. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's the Bucks now. They have a 9-point lead. Oladipo outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Cornet. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get the rebound. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in. Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
Host.